Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We have something very exciting that we're going to do today. We're finishing up work early. I'm going to bring you all with me. We are going to check out the new ZEEKR house, or the new ZEEKR dealership, I guess, in Chatswood, New South Wales. So in Sydney's, I guess, lower North Shore. There is also going to be an exclusive preview there of the ZEEKR 009 Grand, which is the 4-seater version, which we don't get here in Australia. So what we're going to do is I am going to drive there. It's going to take me 30 to 40 minutes to drive there, so we will skip straight past to that. So the next bit in this video, we will be at the location. Right. So we're here. Thankfully it is not raining at the moment, so everyone, I'd like to welcome you through to ZEEKR House Chatswood. Hopefully you can hear me through this noisy, windy area, but yeah, so the location, let me tell you, is 1014, I think it is. I'll put the address on the side up here. Pacific Highway in Roseville, so towards Chatswood. Let me flip the camera around. So this is pretty much on a busy road, lots of exposure, as you can see. I don't know the specific opening dates, times, or anything at all. I do anticipate on finding all of it out, and I'd love to bring you all with me. So let's go, let's cross the road, let's go in, let's go check out the car, let's check out everything else. And if you have any questions, make sure you drop it down in the comment box below. And as always, make sure you give the video a like, subscribe for more content, and let's go. Also, if you do park opposite side of the road, just know that you'll have to come up to this boundary street crossing here, where you cross over here and then you walk all the way down over there. Otherwise, there's a street that's further down that way that you can actually park there as well. All right, we are pretty much here. Let's get the wide angle attachment on and I'll show you around. All right, so we are here inside the ZEEKR house in Chatswood. Hopefully you can hear me and hopefully the audio is okay. So this here is the 009 Grand. It is the first time it is on display here in Australia, and it's not currently flagged for production in Australia or to be sold here locally. But I did speak to some of the team here, and they have said if it is a car that you want and absolutely interested in, please do drop a comment down below, because I will pass on all of the feedback for them as well. Now, how are we going to structure this? So there is a grand opening of this venue, so we'll do a video later in the segment for this video. I do have some time now with this car, so I'm actually going to take you around and talk through some of the stuff in terms of what I see, and then we will get, I guess, a walkthrough of the car in terms of the overview and all of the details about the car itself. So at the moment we've got about 20 minutes or so to film this car. It's a special time that they've allocated to me, so thank you very much, ZEEKR Australia. I want to take time to show you all around the car, and we'll get someone to talk through some key specs and everything about this car. So let's go. Now let's start with the front. So key distinguishing features, you can see that there is a light sequence that happens all over here. Now I don't know if we're going to pass ADR approvals for this one in particular. However, this is the version that we currently don't have in Australia, so time will tell. But how good does that look? Now, I'm going to take you around the car and let's have a look a little bit to the side. So over here you'll see there is a LiDAR system over here, right there. That doesn't exist in the normal variant over there. You'll then see these mirror finished, or almost mirror finished wheels. So these are Michelin 265/45 R20s, and they are very smooth. So obviously good for aerodynamics, but they really do give the Rolls-Royce style look. So let me pan the car from left to right to show you how that looks. And I might actually just close this door so we get the full view of how the car looks like. So soft pull. How good does that look? So charge port over here. Let's see if this opens. Electronic charge port, beautiful. So it's on the curbside, so fantastic. If this car does come to Australia, it'll also be on this side, so very great to see. And just push that button, I presume, to close. Very nice. And you can see then on the side over here, so you've got privacy glass on the side. So this is a little bit tinted, a bit hazy green that you can see. and then you've got the darker tint over here. So let's swing around through to this side. And then we'll swing around to this side. So on the exterior, it doesn't look too different. Main things from what I can see, you've got the wheels difference, you've got the lighter difference over there from the exterior, and perhaps a bit more chrome around the car. So I'm going to see if we can jump in and let's take a further look. Moment of truth. Is this going to be amazing? You know the answer. It's going to be amazing. All right. Have a look with me. I'm bringing you on this journey as we look at this absolutely amazing car. Look at that. Wow. So first thing that's really obvious to the eye, you'll notice that this is actually all cordoned off. I mean, there's a whole panel over here. We'll have a look at that in a moment, but have a look at this. So in terms of space, getting in is actually really easy. So I am not even struggling to get down. Have a look at this, right? If you owned it, there you go. I'm 172, I'm not really tall, so that's pretty much it. So have a look at this. If I pan from one side to the other, actually let me close the door. Wow, so quiet. All right, so let's pan from left to right. Look at that, beautiful. All right, now we've got limited time in this car, so let me talk you through the nitty-gritty details of what I see. And yeah, I'm just in awe of this car. Like, it's so luxurious, so nice. Anyways, enough of that, let's go. So first things first, how much space do I have? How is the visibility? Now, mind you, I'm in a left-hand drive car at the moment because this car, to my knowledge, isn't actually built for right-hand drive at the moment. So I can see a clear heads-up display in here, which I believe is exactly the same as the normal 009. I know off the top of my head, there's 31 speakers, 31 Yamaha speakers. So this is essentially at head height or head view, eye level view. That's what I see. Now the steering wheel is positioned a bit lower than what I'd be driving at, but that's everything that you see here on dash or on screen. So I'll pan from left to right a little bit so you can see more details over there. So other things I'm noticing immediately is over here you've got a digital camera, which I'm not too sure if there's any buttons to switch around. I presume there would be. There we go. So once you turn it off over here, it just turns into a normal mirror, which you can see through there. So let's flick this on, and then that's the digital version over there. Now up above here, you've got your digital controls or just touch controls to open and close the door, and I presume open and close the sunroof as well, which I'm showing you here now. Look at that. And this blind is actually only open and close for the blind itself. There is no actual tilt up from what I'm able to see immediately. Otherwise over here you've got your usual LED mirror light. It is a big shade, so it's actually going to cover quite a lot of sun, which is great to hear and great to see. There's another one over there. Then you've got your phone charger, you've got your usual controls to put the car into drive, reverse, 2 cup holders. Let's push this button. Some USB-C charging down over here along with the cigarette lighter port. And then that's pretty much the back. So as I said, this bit here looks like it's cordoned off. I think that's a camera over here so that when you're in the back you can see what's happening at the front. And then yeah, that's about it. Now there is a bigger battery here in this car. So what I can see is, I think it's 116 kilowatt hour. 34% is 241 kilometers. So I'll do the maths in a moment. I'll put it on screen, but at 34%, it's saying it can still do 241 Ks. Fantastic figures. Now, that's about it for the driver's seat. It is very luxurious. You do have massaging seats here at the front as well. And actually, I'll also show you the cameras, how good this is as well. So you can actually position and look at all of the cameras around the car. And you can also do 3D mode as well. But enough of that. Let's jump in the back because that's where the magic happens. So as I said, this is where the magic happens. So let's get in and have a look. Let me turn the camera around. Wow. Look at that. This is honestly better than my couch at home. So let me show you the experience once you get in the car. So this is what you see. And actually let me close the door if I can work out which one's closed. Perhaps it's just this one here. Okay, so we're just going to quickly look at this and I'll see if we can get someone to talk through some specs. So I think it's like a 43-inch screen over here. There's speakers as well. Down the bottom you've got connections to like your HDMI ports and whatnot. There's a fridge and a heater over here. Massive screen, you can see Bluetooth, Wi-Fi connectivity. You've got the smart assistant over there. It looks like you can also look at the speed that you're going up the top over here and a couple of other things. Looks like you can watch Chinese drama here, so potentially watch Netflix, YouTube, maybe even have meetings over here. I'm not too sure. On the side over here, you've got a lot of functions with regards to the seats, memory, then also lifting and closing the blinds as well, I believe, and opening the windows. There we go, not blinds, sorry, it was windows. So you can control all of that through here. There's also a button up here, which is, look at that, a vanity mirror with lighting. It's pretty cool. All right, and then you've got some other buttons over here. So I presume this is to navigate that, most likely. So we push power button, that turns it off. So we don't have time to look through every single thing here, but you can see some key things like aircon controls, some car controls, and then some volume buttons and whatnot for everything here. And this is apparently like Himalayan marble, I think it is. If I've got that wrong, I'll put an overlay on the screen. And then down over here, I think there's a fold-out table right here. Soft Napa leather fold-out table, I believe. So put the armrest down. You could have a massage. You could do what you need. You could have a meeting, or while sitting here comfortably. And you could also have a coffee or have a cold beverage down over there as well. Then, as usual, with the 009, you do also have over here wireless phone charger, cup holder, massage seats as well. First class royalty in this car. I honestly could not think of anything that can match this that's available in the Australian market at the moment. And then yeah, at the top you've also got a glass roof over here, which looks like there is a blind, so you can close it as well. And so hopefully once you close that off, you know, it won't bring any glare into the car, so you're all good there. Alright, let's have a look at the boot. So with this car, remember, usually in the other variants you've got 6 and 7 seats. In this one you've only got the 2 seats over here. So you do have tether hooks here if you've got children and you want them to enjoy all of it. Otherwise over here looks like you've got 12-volt outlet and also AC port over here. What do you have below? Let me see if we can lift our hands underneath, because there doesn't seem to be a hook or anything of that. Okay, so there's a carpet here. I've lifted this up. There is a safety warning triangle, nothing else. Now in the entry level, which is already extremely good, or in the other variant, you've got your air suspension chambers down below, so you don't have the spot. One other thing that I've noticed in the boot actually is over here you've got a hook. Hang your handbag, hang your shopping, hang a jacket or something, or rather. And then in terms of closing it, it's just this button over here. So it's soft close. It does go down slowly. And there you go. So that's it. That's all I can see about the ZEEKR 009 Grand. As I said, it's a 4-seater car. From memory, some of the specs off the top of my head, 580 kilowatts. There's a massive 43-inch screen at the back. It's 4 seaters. It's a 4-seater car only, so designed to take 2 executives in the back, or 2 really important people. And yeah, not sold in Australia, but if you are interested, let me know in the comments below. And generally speaking, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think of the car? Is it too much, or is this something you'd love to see on the roads in Australia? Is it a right fit? That's also what we'd like to know as well. Either way, all of this feedback is going to go back to ZEEKR Australia as well, and I'm just here taking the opportunity to bring you with me to see this car. Right, everyone, I've got Tony from ZEEKR over here. Hi, Tony.
Hey.
So Tony is actually taking the time to talk us through the differences between the 009 and the 009 Grand. So Tony, if you don't mind, I'll flip the camera around and talk us through the main differences between that version that we get here in Australia versus this version here, which is currently, is it exclusive to China?
Yes.
Or overseas?
Currently,
yep.
yes.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so the 09 Grand version is a new variant for 09 families, which is uplifted the 09 models to more luxury, like super luxury levels. So if you compare the Grand version versus the I would say the normal version for the 09 you see on the screens, the Grand version is uplifted everything you can see from both exterior and exterior. From exterior you see the grills, you see the color and also material is totally different versus the current ones. Current one is the body color grills, but here is a unique color for Grand versions. Besides, you see the wheel designs, and also these materials, also the finish treatment is different versus the base versions. You see from and also you see this Grand version wheel, the surface is a laser etching. You see the pattern on it, also the designs.
All right, laser etched.
Yeah,
wow.
Laser etched is totally new, and also some of these finishes handmade by the engineers, by the manufacturers, versus that ones. And this is the exteriors. And the big changes for these vehicles is the interiors. The interiors for Grand version, I would say, is totally new for the 09. You see from the seat layout, is basically the 4-seater versions versus the current 09 is either 6-seaters or 7-seaters.
Yep.
And you see, let's take a close look at the 09 Grand version interior.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll have a look at the interior.
Yeah, let's take a look at the interior.
Okay, talk us through.
Yeah, first thing you see the layout we just mentioned is basically the 4-seater versions versus the 6-seater or 7-seater versions. And basically with the 6-seater in such a big vehicles, you can get much more roomness on these vehicles, especially for the second rows. And since you can easily find, between the first row and the second row cabin, there is kind of the barrier isolators on this. We use TVs and also glass to totally separate the first row and the second row. They keep the second row privacies for business or for other purpose. And you see these big TVs, it can show a lot of entertainment features, also for the business needs for the second row. And it's separated from physically, but you can also choose to open the side glass on the top to keep the communication with front row. Besides this glass can also support these fog designs, which means if you want, you can change it to the crystal, and you can use the button to change it to the fog, totally separate the first row and the second row. But you still can use a microphone or speakers or cameras to keep the communication or monitor the vehicle in front and the side. And
so from the back, you can see through this glass at the moment.
Yes, see through this glass, and you can choose to change the color from white to crystal to the fog, which means the second front row cannot see anything happening in the second row.
I think it's fog at the moment. So where does one change that? Is it in there?
On the control panels.
Okay.
You see?
So on the panel over here.
Yes. Now it's the fog. You see?
So that's normal, so you can see through that.
Yes.
Yep. And then
now it's, you see, fog.
Yep.
Yeah. It's for the front row, and also you look at the second row side glass. Also, second row glass is we call the LC. It means you can change it from button. For example, currently it's all in black. I click these buttons, and you see everything is changed to the non-black versions. And if I change this to all black.
Right. So it's like digital glass that you can change.
Yes, changing the colors. That's you don't need the sunshade to keep it isolated.
Oh, so you don't need tints at all.
Yeah, you don't need the tint.
Okay. Does that go all black?
All black, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is for the privacies. And you look at the room list, the second row is privacy, quiet, and comfort. You see this seat is new design versus the traditional versions. From the seat material, designs, function inside, you see all these control panels is totally separate versus the traditional versions. Versus the like 6-seater and the 7-seater.
Yep. So this is all redesigned.
Or redesigned. Even the like floor mat, even the like refrigerators, you see here. It supports different modes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Tony. So tell us about the cost. How much is this car in China?
There are two versions. This version we just saw through the cameras is approaching like 800k RMB.
800k RMB.
There's
so
upgraded version we call the golden version or limited versions.
Yep.
That one is 900k RMB.
Okay, and that's the one with the actual 24k gold that was released recently, right?
That's the limited versions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So 800 and 900k. So I'll put the conversion up on screen for you all to see. Okay. And Tony, last question is competitors. I know in Australia there's literally no other cars that look like this.
Yes.
The only one car that looks similar concept is the Lexus with the screen.
Lexus LM.
Yes. Are there any other competitors in Australia?
I would say this people mover or MPV, we generally say is 09 is a new pioneer in this segment. It used to be in China mainland is Alpha, Velpha,
Yes.
this is traditional.
Yep.
But we, ZEEKR 09, we are targeting the premium. And especially for 09, this grand version is the luxury ones.
Yep.
So basically when we look at the markets, especially for the luxury electronic vehicles, we are the first one.
Yes.
We don't have any competitors.
Yep.
We are leading this segment. And because of the 09, we are changing this kind of the people mover or MPV, a little bit niche market to very like kind of popular, especially in the Asian people.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Tony.
Thank you. Have a great day.
All right. So that is the 009 Grand. Thank you, Tony from ZEEKR, for the presentation or for talking us through the specs and details and a little bit more information. So, as I said, if you've got any questions, drop in the comment box below and we'll get them answered. All right, so I'm going to take you for a tour of this place. So let me turn the camera around first. So this is the main road at the front. That is Pacific Highway. So accessibility entrance down here, coming all the way up around. Otherwise, the stairs, you come up to here. So from one side to the other side, you've got a ZEEKR X on the left. You've got the 009 Grand over here. And then you've got some really nice wall paintings, decors, posters. I'm not too sure what it is, but the upcoming ZEEKR 7X and a 009 down there. So, walking around, this is it. So, you've got display cars over here. I believe we're having a presentation tonight or later, so I'll show you all around that too. You'll see cars on display. And then walking through, you've got more cars on display. You've got some merchandise that you could get. You've got some meeting rooms. So here's the merchandise that they've got here. More meeting rooms. Then you've got some nice different wheels. Here's another view of the 009. And then a whole section through here, which I believe is probably where we take delivery of the vehicle and is a part of the service centre. So this is pretty much where I believe you will be taking deliveries of your cars. And potential service centre at the back or somewhere else. I don't know specifically where, but I did ask the staff here and they did say that both this location and Waterloo, both is sales and service as well, direct with ZEEKR.
Firstly, I would like to pay my respects to I would like to begin by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we meet today, the Camarino people of the Eora Nation. Pay my respects to elders past and present. Now, a little bit of housekeeping. Our toilets on the right hand, or my left hand side, or my right hand side, sorry, right just behind this wall. Food refreshments are on my right-hand side. What else? Let me see. This is a very new showroom, my first time here as well. So I think we'll try to keep the presentation short and sweet, and then we can get you into the vehicles and interviews and ask questions as well. I would firstly like to welcome William Zhou, our General Manager, to give an opening speech. William.
Hello. Hello. Yeah, I think fine without my name is William Zhou. I'm the ZEEKR House Chatswood Manager. Thank you all for coming. And so I'll start on my part, which is very quick. Good afternoon, dear friends. Welcome to grand opening ZEEKR House Chatswood. Thank you for being part of this milestone moment with us. ZEEKR House Chatswood is more than a showroom. It's our vision for the future of premium electric mobility realized. This is where innovation meets lifestyle, where customers don't simply view vehicles, but immerse themselves in the complete ZEEKR experience. Our commitment to sustainability, design excellence, and uncompromising performance comes alive in every corner of this space. The 009 represents our flagship achievement, our halo product that demonstrates what becomes possible when luxury, technology, and performance are pursued without compromise. The 009 family has been specially crafted for Australia's sophisticated and diverse premium market. Whether serving multiple generation families, successful business leaders, or the rapidly expanding chauffeur service, especially across every use case. What truly distinguishes the 009 in today's market is position in a largely uncontested category. In Australia, there are a remarkable few, if any. Electric MPV offers the 009's distinctive combination of performance, range, cutting-edge technology, and ultra-luxury appointments. We are confident this unique positioning will drive steady, sustainable growth as the market recognizes what we are bringing to Australian roads. I'm also going to bring some update of the business. We began with the ZEEKR X and the 009, and soon our lineup will grow to 3 models. This bold strategy continues at the end of Q3 with the launch of the ZEEKR 7X, followed by another new model in 2026. Together, this addition expands our premium EV portfolio, offering compelling solutions for those making the switch to electric. Each ZEEKR dealership opening provides us with interaction to more Australians, and with that, generating sales momentum and aligns with our network expansion timelines. This momentum continues beyond today. We are actively preparing expansion across Greater New South Wales, Greater Victoria, and South Australia, bringing ZEEKR to more Australians who are ready for something genuinely different, something exceptional. Our Q2 sales results reflect steady growth, driven by strong performance from both the ZEEKR X and 009. With the upcoming launch of the 7X, we are confident this number will rise significantly, making an exciting next phase in our journey. To our media partners, thank you for your continued support. Your stories and content have not only helped build brand awareness, but have also played a key role in encouraging the adoption of ZEEKR. Before I hand things over to Melvin, our head of product, and Andrew, our head of marketing, let's take a moment to watch a short video from Stephen Sluff, our vice president of ZEEKR design, sharing the inspiration and story behind ZEEKR 009. Thank you.
The pursuit of luxury and elegance has always been a key thread throughout all transport vessels, from the horse and cart. In the past, the presentation of luxury was a pile of extravagant things, and we found that did not meet to our user demands. Now the times have changed, The entire definition of luxury today is all about people's sensory experiences. Instead of being constrained by the traditional idea of simply collecting luxurious items, luxury today should feature a concept of flexible space that can accommodate our users' diverse demands so that they feel their true selves fully unleashed and create an ultimate space with the most delicate expressions of art. Providing comfortable driving and riding experiences in response to diversified needs, the 009 is exactly what I need to achieve such disruptive reshaping of luxury. Automobiles today are a composite space. It no longer simply refers to transportation. Instead, we are getting used to doing things beyond just driving and riding. Therefore, the design of the 009 is not restricted by the conventional division of space. It has been customized to meet users' actual needs. With the 009, we started by rethinking the definition of space. I call the integrated space of 10,000 to provide the ultimate experience of our users respectively. The conductor house is inspired by the Chinese gardens and water lilies throughout creating an artistic conception of ripples. In fact, driving will be done in a unique, pure and calm space. We refer to the second row area as the flexible space because, interestingly, it can be used for business as well as entertainment. It has a truly private area, the ultimate first-class cabin. The modern lighting atmosphere allows you to immerse yourself in your own business, in your own dedicated environment. It is the perfect place to switch off and embrace true luxury.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. My name is Melvin, I'm the head of finance. So today I'd like to introduce the 009 family. You can see we have two vehicles on display. The ultra luxury brand edition, built for those who expect the very best in design, comfort and road presence. The 6-seater for customers who want generous space and smart luxury features. The 7-seater, perfect for families who need flexibility without giving up style or refinement. Let's start with performance. The 009 accelerates from 0 to 100 kilometers in just 4.5 seconds. Remarkable for a large luxury MPV. Its dual motors delivers up to 450 kilowatts of smooth, responsive power. A high-capacity 116 kilowatt-hour battery provides a range of 582 kilometers on a single charge, giving you a freedom and confidence for every journey. It's not just about power. Comfort matters too. The 009 Comfort's braking ensures smooth stops while the dual-chamber air suspension adjusts the height for better comfort and efficiency. Every seat is designed to feel like the best seat in the house, so every trip is smooth, quiet, and enjoyable for drivers and passengers alike. Every detail of the 009 is crafted to give every passenger a premium experience. With a sleek drag coefficient of just 0.27, it blends elegant design with aero efficiency. Signature LED tail lights and a large panoramic glass roof adds refinement and fills the cabin with natural light. Inside you'll find first-class comfort. The elegant aviation seats offer excellent support and adjust to your needs, while the ottoman mode lets you stretch out like you're at home. Space is generous. 4.7 square meters of interior room means everyone travels with comfort and personal space. A handy 8.6 litre fridge keeps your drinks cold or hot throughout the trip, a small detail that makes a big difference. In the 009, every seat's the best seat where design, comfort and convenience comes together to make every journey a pleasure. pleasure. Built on 5nm chip, this system runs fast, smoother, and stable than ever. With 2 dedicated chips, it powers the front and rear cabin separately. Passengers enjoy vivid colours, deep blacks, and wide view angles for a stunning picture quality. And with OTA updates, the system keeps getting better, adding new apps, video or music servers over time. Another standard feature is the immersive surround sound system with 30 Yamaha speakers, including 8 speakers in the headrest with isolation mode. The large augmented reality heads-up display projects navigation direction, speed, and alerts drivers alerts directly onto the windscreen, enhancing safety, convenience, and allowing the driver to focus on the road. Matrix LED lights adjust automatically for curvature on the road and oncoming traffic, reducing glare and avoid blinding other drivers. Now I'll hand over the mic back to Andrew.
I didn't introduce myself to those who don't know me, Andrew Orders. I'm head of marketing. I shall take you through the crown jewel of ZEEKR, the 009 brand. Right? So, the pinnacle of our lineup. And if you think that all-wheel drive is quick, the brand takes you even further. A selling rating 0 to 100 in 3.9 seconds. It's a beast, but also a luxurious one. The 009 brand journey begins in the rear cabin, where innovation meets indulgence. From a stunning 43-inch 4K display with Dolby Vision to a Bristol Underwood Command 7. Every detail is designed for a first-class experience. What sets the 009 brand apart is a world-first feature in an MPV, the liquid crystal privacy dimming glass. It blocks 99.5% of light and switches faster than any technology of its kind, delivering instant privacy and unmatched comfort. The rear seat comfort is a standout feature of the ZEEKR 009 brand. The dual captain chair are upholstered in an ultra-soft aniline leather, sourced from natural pastures and finished to perfection. These seats go beyond the standard, offering ventilation, heating, massage functions. Remarkably, they are the only car seats in the world to feature 12 zones of support, 24-way adjustability, and 20 massage points, including 7 heated stoves, delivering a truly personalized and luxurious ride. Other notable features that are included in the upgrade is a fold-out table wrapped in premium natural leather, offering both elegance and functionality. The refrigerator has been significantly upgraded as well, expanding from 8.6 liters to 18 liters. Think about the amount of champagne you can put in there. With the ability to cool between -6 to 15 degrees Celsius and warms up to between 35 degrees to 15 degrees Celsius. Enhancing the cabin's ambience further are floral embellishment, plush gold carpet, and a hand-polished natural Himalayan marble that is unique to every single 009 brand. These elements not only reflect luxury, but also elevates the overall aesthetic of the interior. Every model is crafted with advanced integrated die casting technology, creating a robust 720-degree safety structure that surrounds and protects. But with the ZEEKR 009 brand, we've gone even further. It's the world's first only MPV with rear seats mounted directly to the integrated die-cast body. These seats are rigidly connected and fixed to the rear aluminum body through one-piece die casting. Together with the entire body, they form a complete C-ring, providing all-round protection for secondary occupants. The 009 brand will be offered exclusively in black exterior. Another standout design upgrade is its 20-inch floating forged wheels, meticulously crafted through over 10 production stages and more than 20 hours of hand polishing to achieve a striking mirror-like finish. The smarts of the 009 brand is delivered through NVIDIA Drive Orin X chipset. Delivers up to 504 TOPS, trillions of operations per second, of remarkable AI performance. Now, no two ZEEKR 009 brand vehicles will ever be the same. Each one is uniquely crafted, elevating every detail of all grading luxurious double drive to new heights. It offers everyone's comfort, provides safety, and a truly bespoke experience on every journey. The 009 brand is not just a pinnacle of our lineup, it's the embodiment of true electric luxury. Thank you. And before we let you out to explore the vehicles, we'll be doing a short Q&A as well. Maybe I can have Zhilian and Melvin back here to the stage as well with me to answer any questions. Is there any questions anybody wants to confirm with us? Nathan?
Arthur Gill, it's Arthur Gill. What's the on sale for the Grand Wind brand? So when can customers expect to get it? And what have you released the resale price?
Not yet. This is actually the first review, official review. We are currently exploring ways to launch it in Australia officially. At the moment, with the 009 being present already in the market, makes a compelling argument to have it.
How many grams can they build per annum? Like, is there a limited number of builds of this vehicle, or?
I think it's more like it's called order to build. Build is order, yeah. So we're now investigating because all the ride and drive markets possibilities, and we already received a lot of feedback from like typical traditional MPV market like Hong Kong, Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore. All the customers there have already expressed their interest in 009 brand. So that we still hold it like a build to order. You know, not like it's not like we stock the cars and sell them at lower price. It's all about luxury and premium experience.
What do you expect to be the most popular setting for you guys?
For this week, particularly.
6 or 7?
7-seater.
7.
What's the additional journey been like introducing this to the Australian market in terms of these new possibilities, right? Like we're used to paying a lot for luxury German SUVs. Suddenly this is a whole lot more than that. And opens up more avenues. What can it be like? What do you expect it to be like over the next 18 months as Australian trip to this over kind of more expensive German rivals?
I think as the brand guardian and we launching the brand was perhaps a challenge that none of the other Chinese OEM have gone through, simply because we're trying to place ourselves in the premium category, and we are a premium brand with premium offerings as well. So there's a lot of, I guess, the upward battle, but at the same time, the brand is good. And I guess the most important part is like with the opening of Chatswood, and more showroom to come, we are inviting more students to explore that with us as well, to understand the main difference on what we can bring. And that's what we might want to cover. How do we see the next few years looking like for us as well as the brand?
Yeah. I think everyone can see our products. We are very, very confident with all the design. For example, the 009 I just introduced earlier today to Anthony, like the wheel, the handmade, spending 20 hours to polish it, and also the marble in the rear seat, below the big screen from Himalaya, and also the merino carpet. So all this kind of stuff shows the product. That's just one model. We have the different variants of 009, 6-seater, 7-seater, and also for ZEEKR X. With the affordable pricing, we can see it's different internally with all the finish. So we're confident about the product for sure. It's just still takes time for the brand to grow, and also for the dealership to be open to provide better customer service, better customer experience. Even for some customer can get close to the dealership to experience the cars. So we'll step by step. We're confident we'll be there, And I think it's not really a direct competition or rival with German brands, because people can see we're different in terms of technology. We don't have the brand heritage, but still we're trying our best to do the branding. So also based on the amazing products that we have.
I'd like to add to this. For me, my role is to ensure that the right products come for the Australian market and for the right use case as well, because our customers have different use cases. So I want to ensure we bring the right products in the next few years.
In terms of ownership, like warranty, servicing, and stuff like that, are there any differences between the brand A or brand or the other variants? But in terms of ownership, how does that look? In terms of the ownership experience, it's a very bespoke, it's a very unique consumer base. Obviously, we need to flesh out market desire for product, and from there we will build packages to suit the clientele that we have. Whether we meet our current benchmark of 5 years unlimited or it's extend that's yet to be seen. Once the product does come in, I can probably assume there will be some decision that we do.
You say the brand here in numbers wise.
I think we're optimistic. As you saw the numbers that we projected earlier, we are on the rise. A good package is for the 7X as well, the mid-size SUV. So we see that carrying us through the end of the year. I think 4 digits is a no-brainer. We're looking at that number as well. Again, but we want to be meticulous and we want to ensure that the ownership experience driven by that is excellent as well. I think that's the most important word of mouth, ensuring that people are having a good experience with the vehicle.
Nobody can predict the future, but the only thing I can say is like I'm happy with the current registration of entries for 7X. That will be the volume for us.
Melvin, you talked about bringing in the right products to Australia. What else is missing at the moment here? What would you like to bring in?
It's a good question. Look, at the moment we have all BEVs at the moment, so we know there may be customers that need a middle ground to transition. Our global company, focused brand, has a lot of offerings and a lot of powertrains. So, I'm interested to see what other products we can bring with other powertrains in the future. But, at the moment, we're still kind of understanding the market and where it's heading. Also government incentives, what will happen in the future, will also make our decision as well.
Melvin, in China we've seen obviously what you're talking about, the ZEEKR hybrids, etc. If you brought hybrids to Australia, would they be badged Lincoln Co or ZEEKR? Or is it too early?
It's too early to say, but under the new NVES, we need to look at it as a whole, whether it will be 2 entities or a single entity, what's better for us. So that's still yet to be determined, but that will be our final decision, whether it's rebranded or another brand or rebranded. It'll probably be rebranded at the moment, but it's yet to be determined.
Yeah, I was just going to ask about the second-hand market for EVs and your thoughts on that development or growing, or any contribution that ZEEKR will have to that to get vehicles. It's you buy a car and maybe you're retired and you've got a fair bit of wealth behind you, and then something happens and you're no longer able to drive, and maybe you don't want to continue.
Yeah, so the used EV market is still a bit of a untested territory. Obviously, you've got some older testers and things like that looking through. We at ZEEKR hope to provide significant value to product through ZEEKR value and whatnot, so it holds its market and is a sustainable vehicle to move forward. Interestingly, I think Manheim just won some auctions, and they're starting to see some strong growth through the used EV auction using trends. So hopefully we don't need to contribute to that just yet. We want our vehicle owners to obviously own for the lifespan of the vehicle and for the lifespan of the wish. Hopefully in 5 to 6 years, ZEEKR itself will be able to step into that market. There's demo vehicles that we need to consider, and that's going to be back through production facilities, our ownership experience, what we can offer for those consumers.
Yeah, can you give us any updates on ZEEKR's plans to experience charging?
Yeah, okay. We definitely want to differentiate ourselves from the other EV brands and other coming or have already come brands selling pure EV. And we're now, I don't know if you know, in China we have a entity or have a team called ZEEKR Power. So it's similar to what we have here, Tesla has here, their charging network. We have our own back in China. But we understand the difference of Australian market. And we got a lot of support from ZEEKR Power domestic to work with local suppliers. So we are exploring collaboration opportunity with equipment manufacturers and also the charging points operators that called CPOs, and also some like Osgrid and Origin, all those electricity companies and also electricity retailers. So a lot of the things are going on, but we're trying to have some of our own. That's the direction. But personally, I don't know how long it will take, but we're trying to get there, and we will show a more concrete plan during the 7X launch later this year, because that will be our peak moment for the brand.
Sorry, just tracing back to the 009 brand for a second. What would be the earliest that we could see that in Australia? Would it be a year from now, a few years from now?
I think, as I mentioned, there's a lot of interest. Because we just reviewed this in Australia, but all the like the coverage on the media, the news from China mainland domestic have a lot of influence on Hong Kong, Thailand, and Malaysia. So we got a lot of registration interest over there. So that will help all the right-hand drive R&D. And hopefully we can get it maybe next year. We're looking at next year to have it, but it's not really confirmed with R&D because a lot of feasibility studies still being doing.
I've got a question about brand ownership. There's discussions earlier on about used car prices. Has there been any views or recent discussions around potential proposition on guaranteed future value buyback or something around the lines of that?
GMV is a tricky one in the EV space. Not many people are looking to underwrite GMV at the moment. We're looking at how we can possibly do it through ZEEKR in collaboration. There's a lot of moving pieces to that, whether it's self-funded, whether we have underwriters, things like that. There are works in progress to understand if it's possible. I think that's a bit further down the track once we start to establish a model. It is under consideration, but I'll try to give you a fair answer.
Thanks.
Last question before I let you roll around.
So far with the X and the 009s in sale, have the sales been meeting your expectations, or is there sort of work to do? I guess with the X, it's quite a competitive market.
Yeah. I think quite competitive market. The segment is quite crowded, and I know we kind of have a rather system model EX30 as our benchmark, and I think currently we're almost a similar volume compared to that model. So we're satisfied, but number is just one thing. We value the number behind is every each customer. We're not just looking at numbers. So we want to provide better experience, and also we did the OTA several times to improve the software. And I personally look at the Facebook groups every day, not every day, but every hour. There's someone that posts something in that Facebook group saying like the software issue, I just call that. to make it, so it's not just numbered. We want to make sure we're premium brands. We want to make sure that every customer behind the windows are happy with the product.
Yeah, I think that's again the key differentiation as well to a lot of the new entities to the market. We value ownership experience also because that will make the legacy of the heritage up faster for us. Last one perhaps, then.
With the rating on the vehicles and also
So it's 582 kilometers in range, WLTP. Charging is 10 to 80%, about 15 to 20 minutes.
I mean, you can travel to Canberra in that. No charge. Depends on how you drive on the hard road.
Comfort mode.
Thank you for your time today. Please explore those who've got use the camera. Please speak to Jesse, me, or Sad. Those who have a one-on-one or need to chat more, please be here all the way till 4 o'clock. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, grab us. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon. The other things you pick up as well.
All right, I've shown you guys around. I have now got, you may remember, Leslie.
Hello.
Hi, Leslie. How are you?
Good, thank you.
So you may remember Leslie from ZEEKR Waterloo. So Leslie is also managing this place here, this lovely new place at Chatswood. So make sure you come down and see Leslie if you're interested in ZEEKR. Now, Leslie, I walked through this back area. I'll just pan the camera around as I was coming in. I think I said that we'd be taking deliveries somewhere here along with its sales and service offering at this dealership.
Yes,
is that
yes,
right?
Absolutely. To the left here is our PDI room. The door is shut. And then to our right-hand side here will be Hoyts in store here. This will be our workshop. And where we're standing right here right now will be our delivery bay.
Right. And PDI is pre-delivery?
Yep, inspection.
Pre-delivery inspection. Okay.
Yep.
So let me flip the camera around. So main area over there, you'll walk in, you'll get your pre-delivery inspection there. If you're servicing your car, you're servicing it over here. And then this is where you'll pick up your car and then you'll drive out that way.
Yep, this is our car park area.
Okay.
And then you can park your car there and walk through, and there will be people here to serve you.
All right, so we're walking out. So when you are visiting this dealership, this is basically the car park.
Massive car park.
It's quite big actually, yeah. So there it is. So you can park here. So the car park from outside, you can come through here and you can actually go through this entrance over here.
To the showroom, absolutely.
Perfect. Okay, and then Leslie, I'm here for the launch today. When is this actually open to the public?
Will be the 3rd of July. Today is our grand opening. We got press here happening today, and then a few VIPs we invite into this dealership today, and then tomorrow about official opening business. Welcome guys, come and see us.
Fantastic. What time do you open?
We'll be 8:30 and finish at 5:30.
All right, there you go.
See you guys.
Thank you very much, Leslie.
Thank you.
And yeah, come and see Leslie for whatever ZEEKR you want to buy. What is it? The X?
7X is coming.
Oh, 7X is coming.
Come and place your order, guys. Don't be the last one, be the first.
Any dollar figures, or what's the process actually on that topic of 7X?
Come in to put down your expression of interest, and we do have color options, trim options available at the moment, and model variants are 3 model variants: rear-wheel drive, long range, and all-wheel drive performance. Come and see us. We'll tell you more.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, there you have it. So swing by. So it's a full service dealership. You've got sales here, you've got service here. Buy your car, check it out, and yeah, that's about it. Any questions, drop it down below. Look who I've bumped into. Hey Riz, how you going?
Hey Rowan, good to be on Zapped. I'm about to get zapped.
Yes, no live stream though. So we're here at ZEEKR Chatswood grand opening. The other grand thing, I'll flip the camera around. What do you think of this car?
Oh, how good is this?
Grand.
The actual grand with polished rims, everything. It looks very, very grand itself, like just big.
Now, the viewers know this is actually your car, isn't it? You brought it in.
Look, it's specifically, it's an evaluation vehicle by high net worth individuals. I'm still waiting for the sale of the purple brand to come through, aka Bonza. So this might be the next vehicle. But Roland, what are your impressions? Obviously I got you to sit in it earlier to have a look at what you think. What do you think?
Yeah, thank you for letting me sit in your vehicle. I think the screen in there is like out of this world. They're opening it now. Let's have another look.
You get flowers with it and everything.
Oh, flowers with it. A whole screen. Ultimate luxury, huh?
And ultimate privacy. Like, you can't even see through it. Like, this would be the type of vehicle that, for serious business meetings in privacy.
Yeah, I saw before, it's the world's first liquid display, so that can actually change tints.
That's crazy. Like, just the amount of technology in the standard 009, let alone this Grand.
Which we've got behind us over there as well.
7 seats and 6 seats. So yeah, a bit of a showcase of the 009, and I think they've done all right. Like till the end of May, they've sold about 47, which is for a car that's that luxury. And people said people movers, people wouldn't buy them, but there we are.
Clearly, they want to if there's luxury in it.
Yeah. We just want to have a quick look.
Let's have a look. Reese, maybe you could spend the night here.
Oh, look, with that sort of luxury in there, I mean, even just looking at the carpet and everything else, that it's pure luxury.
Looking good. All right, Reese, thanks for the chat.
Thanks for having me on, Roland.
All right, see ya.
Hello. There we go. Can we get another round of applause so that I can, flutter my nervousness? Let's start again. Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the grand opening of ZEEKR Chatswood. I hope that you guys are having a fantastic evening so far. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're thrilled to have you all here to celebrate a significant milestone for ZEEKR in Australia. Now, following the successful launch of ZEEKR Sydney City in Waterloo, this Chatswood dealership marks our second location under Zhilian New Energy Auto, which is situated in the heart of Sydney North Shore. Now today, we're not just opening a showroom, today we are launching a new era of innovative, sustainable mobility. Now ladies and gentlemen, let's take a moment to highlight what makes ZEEKR Chatswood so amazing. Just look around us, this beautiful, stunning, elegant showroom, and also showcasing our state-of-the-art electric vehicles, hands-on test drive, and seamless vehicle deliveries. We've got everything you need, and also our certified service centers are equipped with ZEEKR-trained EV technicians who is dedicated to provide you with top-notch service, care and support to our North Shore community and beyond. Now ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about you, but I personally have gone to see all this beautiful car. Now let's put a highlight and showcase our cars here today. Now bringing to us from Zhilian New Energy Auto has introduced two exceptional ZEEKR models, which is ZEEKR X, the luxurious and family-oriented ZEEKR 009 MPV. Now today we're excited to celebrate the Australian debut of front-wheel drive ZEEKR 009 available right here in store. Plus, for those who are looking ahead, we also have the ZEEKR 7X open for pre-orders. Now its official launch will be later in the year. Now these vehicles represent the future of intelligent and eco-friendly driving. Ladies and gentlemen, before I proceed further, can we please give our key leader in driving ZEEKR's success in Australia, Mr. William Zhou, Managing Director of ZEEKR Australia, on stage to share his insight on this exciting day. Welcome, Mr. William.
let me try this mic works well first. Yeah, thank you all for being here. Thank you all for joining us on this milestone moment. Welcome to the opening ceremony of ZEEKR House Chatswood. Chatswood is quite a special place for me, for myself and my family, because when we first arrived in Australia, we just live in this area. We love the food, we love the dim sum, we love the Chatswood, and also the cultural diversity of this area. Now I think the opening of Chatswood showroom for ZEEKR, just to give everyone another reason to drop by to Chatswood to experience our ZEEKR X, ZEEKR 009, and later this year, ZEEKR 7X, to have the full immersive experience of our brand in Chatswood. We're very, very excited. So I also want to take this opportunity and this time to share some updates about ZEEKR. I know some of you already know about ZEEKR. Some of you haven't really know too much about it. So I just want to take this opportunity to give you some update. So ZEEKR Group, actually we now have two brands. One is called Link & Co. and the other is called ZEEKR, obviously. And for ZEEKR Group, in June 2025, what we have just passed, ZEEKR Group delivered 43,012 vehicles. That's very impressive sales record in our sales performance. And also today, ZEEKR Group has delivered over 1.99 million vehicles globally. And if we look back at ZEEKR, we are not just a brand for China domestically only, but also we are a global brand with a global footprint in more than 40 global markets. And also till now, we have 500,000 more plus the global ZEEKR owners. That shows how much we committed to the global markets. Next one. So how did we make it? How did we make this sales numbers? Actually, it's all based on our current product lineup. So globally, we have currently like 6 models. There's ZEEKR 009, which you have seen in our showroom now, and also ZEEKR X in the corner of that, in the middle, in front of the glass. And also ZEEKR 7X is something we will have later this year. And also in China, we have ZEEKR 007, ZEEKR 001, and also ZEEKR Mix. And in April this year, we also released the ZEEKR 9X. All those all those models are very, very exciting. And there's one slogan in ZEEKR is like, we don't build boring cars in each segment. So in terms of Australia, you can already see from this trend that although we started the brand, the launch moment was last year in October, but we just built up the growth of sales constantly and steadily. So with the coming of 7X, we're looking forward to more happy customer and more volume. So again, let's talk about the network development schedule. So we shared this 106 days ago. That was the opening ceremony for Sydney City, ZEEKR CBD Sydney City showroom. Now we just, because the positive feedback from the market, we just update from the 12 dealership planning to 50. So now we're currently not only about New South Wales, but also Victoria, Queensland, and West and South Australia. So it's not only about volume, not about the numbers, but also about customer experience. With more dealership at your doorstep, at the customer's doorstep, all the sales, all the after sales, all the service could be very, very convenient. So last but not least, it's about our customers. So we talk about the numbers a lot, but because it's our KPI, but always there's a customer behind each sales. So every ZEEKR owners will be treated with sincerity in ZEEKR. So that's a lot of the activities we held in Australia and also in other markets and also in China. We visited like the automatic charging, we go to the track to provide seeing is believing kind of experience to make sure all the ZEEKR owners understand that ZEEKR is just a powerhouse. The choice you made to purchase a ZEEKR model is something you will never regret. So that's my part of the presentation. Again, thank you for coming, and let's welcome the host back to the stage. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much, William. Now we're really excited for what's going to come ahead, because as I just saw on your slide, not only are we having this Chatswood one, and we also have the City one, which is in Waterloo. I believe we also have one in Parramatta coming up. So that's all exciting news for us. Now, before we move on, let's hear from our visionary behind today's milestone. Now please put your hands together for Mr. Bing Dong, Manager Director of Zhilian New Energy Auto Australia. Welcome.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to ZEEKR Chatswood. So great to see all of you be here to celebrate our grand opening, our ZEEKR Chatswood in here, and I found there's so many familiar faces and new friends. Thank you. First, let me give a big thanks to William Zhou, the General Manager about the ZEEKR Australia, and all your team, like David, Andrew, Matt, all of you, your Australia ZEEKR, our team. You give us a so big support, and it's very from day one. I'm very thank you for appreciate of you. Thank you. Next, my name is Bingwei, the Manager Director about Zhilian New Energy Auto Australia. We are very proud of as a retail partner of ZEEKR Australia, and also today is our second ZEEKR dealership, and our first dealership in Waterloo just 3 months ago is opened. And many people are always asked why we so accomplished ZEEKR. Just in 3 months. Oh no, I think that our second dealership is opening, because ZEEKR is not just EV. When we talk about the EV, we always think it's a green, save money, save petrol. Or for ZEEKR is a technology, it's performance, and real luxury all in one. For electric cars, you couldn't just watch the movie or advertising or picture. You really need to come to our showroom and close to and see the vehicle and touch it, smell it, and drive it. Once you're behind the wheel, once you drive the car, once you feel the handling, you love it. I trust you. You will forget all your cars, like BMW, Benz, or even Audi. You will forget them. Seriously. And yes, next. Yeah. Also, currently we have 2 cars available: ZEEKR X and ZEEKR 09. Today we officially launched the new version of 09 is front-wheel driver. It's I think it can product out today. And also we have another is coming soon. It's a bigger superstar is ZEEKR 7X. It will launch very soon this year. And also we have got over 100 pre-order of 7X. It's very, very amazing and incredible. And thank you so much for your support. Thank you. Yes. When we talk about the electric cars, many people still worry about the after-sales service. For many brands, to be honest, I don't think they have good job. in the area. They always worry about it. Oh, how about the other sales? For ZEEKR, don't worry. All our dealership in Waterloo or Chatswood, we have a certificate technicians of ZEEKR. They will provide all the service and just call them and just enjoy your driving. Don't worry the service or other sales. Thank you. And also to my amazing team. And without you, I couldn't stand here today. You know, you have done a good job. Thank you again. Thank you. And all today you come in here, celebrate the news, and also thank you. And just enjoy today, and just explore the cars, and just, don't forget, good test driver, and I trust you will love it. Thank you. Thank you again.
Thank you, Mr. Pinto. Well, one thing I have to say though, thank you, Mr. Pinto, because without you, we won't be here today. And thank you, Mr. William Zhou, for bringing us such a great electric vehicle. Now, this is the time and this is the place, this is the exciting thing that we're all waiting for. We are gonna officially have our ribbon cutting ceremony. Please welcome me in inviting our distinguished guests to the stage. Mr. William Zhou, Managing Director of ZEEKR Australia, Mr. Justin Jia, Deputy Director of Zhilian Hong Kong, Mr. Bingwei, Managing Director of Zhilian New Energy Auto Australia, Mr. Mark Franklin, President of MCC New South Wales, Mr. Zhilian, Faruja, Head of Corporate Accounts of Angle Auto Finance, and also Mr. Swapnil Singh, Branch Manager of ANZ Broadway. Can I please invite you guys on stage, please? Thank you. Now, distinguished guests, before we begin, can we please all look at the cameras in front of us so that we can capture this memorable occasion? Just look at our really good looking cameraman at the front. All right, can we have everyone looking up here, please? Just up here, 1, 2, 3. Now on the count of 3, we will cut the ribbon. Can we all have the countdown together? 1, 2, 3! Congratulations to ZEEKR Chatswood! Thank you so much. Can we also get another photo with everyone standing a bit closer? Thank you. Can we have the photo together? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Now can we please invite Justin to stay on stage because we will have a very special event. We will be having a first vehicle delivery at ZEEKR Chatswood. AWD and Larry will be picking up his Pine Green ZEEKR X AWD. Now Justin, on behalf of ZEEKR Chatswood, will deliver the keys to you. Congratulations on your new car. Thank you, Justin. Let's take a photo. Thank you, Larry, don't mind me too. Maybe we can have a little chat. Now, I do get, getting one electric ZEEKR car, but I don't get why in one family we have two. Why is that so?
Have you driven a ZEEKR car?
Well, I haven't, so maybe after this I would.
Well, all I can say is if you don't want to buy it, don't drive it. Because once you've driven it, you're going to buy it.
No, you can't say that because then they won't go try it. Now, everyone here, you have to promise me. Look at the beautiful car, experience it for yourself, sit in 1009 and enjoy the experience. Have you been in one of them earlier?
I have indeed.
And what is the feature that you love most about the ZEEKR car?
The ZEEKR, the pure luxury, the color schemes, and the drive is just beautiful.
So you were telling me earlier about 009, about the massage feature, and if you get that car, you wouldn't want to drive it, would you?
No, you'd have to get a chauffeur so you can stay in the back, getting a massage and the comfort watching TV.
Exactly, because they are that comfortable and that amazing. Thank you so much, Larry, and thank you so much, Shelly. And congratulations on your new car. Test drive. Here's to driving to a brighter, more sustainable future with ZEEKR across Australia. Thank you and have a fantastic evening. Thank you.
Alright guys, thanks for joining me in this ZEEKR launch. Hope to see you soon, subscribe for more content, and yeah, see you next time.